民よ、聞け。私こそがこの国の正当な血統、皆の待ち望んだ新国王ファランである。それでは今から神聖なる王家の子作りを披露する。
Greetings, this is going to be a very short recap of a cultural anime. If you like revenge story and overpowered character, then this anime is just for you. By the way, this is not a normal anime, so Google and Incognito are your best friends.
おとぎ話に出てくる何でも願いの叶う道具、マスイールの卵。
This guy with the legendary haircut is the main character, and his name is Farron. In addition, he has no eyes too, so he must be the protein man. One day, this dark-skinned lady, Kuzaha, who is an assassin, came to meet him. She gave him a legendary treasure, which is called the Master's Egg. No one knows if it really exists, and it can grant any wishes. Well, apparently, he has acquired it because it is his destiny and fate to become the legendary protein man. Therefore, he has obtained a power which allows him to control others. It seems like Kuzaha wants him to reclaim this land and become the absolute ruler of this kingdom. According to her, he has the royal blood, so he is actually a prince of this land, if his kingdom was not conquered by the current kingdom. Moving on, since there is no harm in doing that, he accepted her request and begins his journey of reclaiming what's his. He begins to use his power on the queen and her daughter, Safina. By the way, both of them have those huge hopes and dreams, unlike the editor. Anyways, he wants both of them to clean his Excalibur the royal way in front of everyone while he is sitting on the throne, which supposedly belongs to him. By the way, I guess the audience are hypnotized by him too, since they are just watching him without any reaction or emotion. He got angry at Safina because she is performing poorly in her eco-cleaning, and they are tarnishing the royal family. The queen quickly apologized to him, and takes the lead because she is the queen, so she is trying to show a good example to Safina. She is cleaning it like her life depends on it, and Safina is watching her in 4K, so she must be learning a lot of new cultural knowledge now, and since knowledge is power, that is actually very beneficial to her. After a while, he is going to reward the queen with some royal protein shake to thank her for her educational demonstration. Then, it is Safina's turn to perform the royal eco-cleaning.
サフィーナ、次はお前が奉仕しろ。今見たように丁寧にこなせよ。
はい、陛下。
When she is just starting the imperial decree, someone barged into the castle. It is the first princess of the kingdom, and her name is Farasha. I guess it really runs in the family, since she has those superior genes as well. Anyhow, she looks very angry, and she has no idea what is happening during her absence. In addition, she demands him to reveal his identity and purpose.
母いや、妃殿下、サフィーナ姫まで。あなたは一体何者です？ここがどこだか分かっての論石ですか？
However, he is completely unfazed because he is the legendary protein man. It looks like she doesn't know that yet, so she is baring her fangs toward him. Well, she is going to learn it the hard way, just how the editor likes it. Anyways, he immediately used his power to command her, and it actually works on her.
控えよ。王に対して無礼な口を聞くな。
Therefore, he is exploring the royal dungeon right in front of everyone, and she is obeying him because he is the one true emperor. After that, he has given her the imperial protein shake to pardon her for her misbehavior just now. Look on the bright side, she also reached the peak, and she is not branded as a criminal for such disrespect against him.
これが剣王とまで言われたブルカーンの今の姿か。
At nighttime, he politely persuaded the queen to bring him to the king, Birkin. He thought that he can finally get his revenge on Birkin. However, it looks like he is in critical condition, and he has lost all of his sense. He is basically a living corpse. When he saw that, he is not sure if he should feel happy, since he is not going to get any satisfaction from this.
復讐の標的がこんなざまであることを喜ぶべきなんだろうか。
Despite that, he still carry out the protein time with the queen right in front of Birkin, and he is just being AFK there without any emotion or reaction. Well, I guess there is NTR in this anime after all. However, he is the side character, so everything is fine, right? Anyways, he demands the queen to launch a pincer attack on his Excalibur as a training drill. Then, she is going to clean his Excalibur the royal way. After that, it's time for the grand affair.
はい、すぐに準備いたします。
She starts to play Bouncing Simulator, Royal Edition on him, while Birkin is just staring at them. I'm not sure if he is even alive at that moment. Anyways, she is taking on his Excalibur like a strong and independent woman. Disney should animate this shit and turn her into African American. Anyways, after all of that, he is going to give her the royal protein shake of the venerable protein man. She looks very happy when she received that. I mean, who wouldn't? Moving on, he commanded her to gather all the citizens tomorrow since he will be holding a ceremony for his coronation.
では、明日の朝に国民に触れを出せ。新国王の戴冠式を執り行うとな。
He is going to be the one true protein emperor tomorrow, and his power will be unstoppable. On the next day, the ceremony has begun.
それでは、ファラン殿下を新国王と認める戴冠式を執り行います。皆様、最敬礼にて
お待ちください。
At that moment, both Safina and Farasha suddenly object to his coronation, and they begs their mother to wake up. No one objects the protein man and gets away with it. So, he used his power and commanded them to shut up.
無礼です。ひれ伏せ。
At that moment, he has learned something new about his power, and he is going to test his limit from time to time.
また何か卑劣な真似を。
お前たちの言い分は聞こう。だが、話をしたいなら。
For unknown reason, although both of them are not able to control their body, Farasha still has a mind of her own, and she knew that he has done something bad. Well, there is nothing wrong in reclaiming his own land, right? Anyways, he informed them that he really appreciates their opinions. However, they did not follow the royal protocol when addressing their concern. Fortunately, he has big heart and big dick too. So, he apprised them of the royal protocol, which required them to clean his Excalibur the royal and climate-friendly way. Therefore, he immediately used his royal Excalibur to shut Farasha's mouth. Wait a second, something seems wrong here, but I'm too lazy to give a damn about it. After he has heard her opinion, he told her that her opinion is rejected, so he gave her some royal protein shake for the reimbursement. After that, it is Safina's turn to receive the blessing from the almighty protein man. This time, he is going to explore that royal dungeon right in front of everyone as usual. After he has blessed her with his royal protein shake, he has finally become the king of this kingdom, and he has reclaimed the throne. Then, he starts to give a speech to the citizens on the balcony, and he declared that he is going to carry out the royal decree, which is having protein time with both of the princesses.
私こそが、この国の正当な血統、皆の待ち望んだ新国王ファランである。それでは今から、神聖なる王家の子作りを披露する。
Therefore, he begins the protein time live stream in front of everyone, and it looks like the stream is blowing up. Too bad those guys are not able to donate to him. Wait a second, they will pay tax anyway, so that counts as donation, I guess. Anyhow, he did the protein time with them, and ended the royal decree by giving them the finest protein shake they could ever get in their life.
目まぐるしい日々も、とりあえず一段落ついたが。
At nighttime, he realized that his Excalibur is still ready for battle, although it is literally a war veteran now. He assumed that it might be the side effect of the Master's Egg. Suddenly, Kulza appeared in front of him, and she noticed that he is having a hard time. He told her about his condition. After listening to that, she is willing to give him a helping hand.
少し失礼いたします。
Well, there is no hand, but she is cleaning his Excalibur the eco-friendly way. After that, he demands her to remove her mask, so she did it because his orders are absolute, and he doesn't even need to use his power.
なかなかの美人じゃないか。
私の顔立ちに特に意味はないと思いますが。
いや、顔を見せてもらう方が興奮する。
Then, she kept cleaning his Excalibur the climate-friendly way over and over again, although he has used a shit ton of protein blast.
サフィーナよ、今日から本格的に王女としての務めを果たしてもらうぞ。
Ever since that day, he kept having protein time with all of them all the time. As expected, Farasha is still not willing to accept him as the king, although he has used his power on her. It looks like her willpower is very strong. However, she is no match against the protein man, so she yielded to him in the end.
陛下、ブラーティーンの王子が参られました。
遠路はるばる、よくぞ参られました、王子。
One day, the prince, who is Farasha's fiancé, was invited to the castle. It seems like Farron wants to show that Prince the terror of NTR, and he is just a side character in this anime. He wants her to tell that prince that their engagement has been cancelled. Then, he begins the protein time with her right in front of that prince. That prince looks very angry, but there is not much he can do because his opponent is the legendary protein man. During the protein time, the prince is just standing there all the time being angry while watching them. After everything is over, he wants to play some Fortnite Battle Royale with 3 of them. So, he gathered them and wants them to get into position. Then, the fun game has begun, so he kept taking turn exploring their dungeon and giving them the Imperial Protein Shake over and over again. After the Battle Royale is over, it seems like he has a bigger ambition, which is taking over the entire kingdom, and the anime ended right there. Thus, that is the end of my recap for this cultural anime. This anime only has 2 episodes, and I don't think they will release new episode anymore. These are the comments and feedback for this anime from a cultural website. So, what do you guys think about the plot and animation of this anime? Let me know in the comment section below after you watched it alone or with your families.